A powerhouse vocalist whose incredible stage presence and vocal maturity ranked with the best. A perfect combination of soul, rock, attitude, restraint. I am thrilled to welcome to my show former American Idol finalist, Elise Testone.
Thank you. Good to be on the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to have you.
Thank you.
So, okay, before American Idol, when did you first start having your love of singing and start singing?
I think it was just right out of the womb. I was just ready to go. I ever since I was little and I could, move my mouth, I was singing. So
seriously?
It was just really like a natural, just kind of like breathing for me.
So did your family, were they always like, oh my God, you kind of do have a voice? Even before, were you singing before you could talk?
I think so. I mean, I've seen videos, and it looked that way. But I remember my first solo ever was probably in preschool. I sang the national anthem for graduation. I mean, not well, but
well enough.
And it was always just something that I gravitated towards that made me feel, I guess, normal.
Okay, so then you went through school and everything else. How did the whole American Idol thing happen?
I was living in Charleston, South Carolina at the time, and I was working. Oh God, I don't even know if I slept that year. I sometimes would have 3 shows in one day. I was teaching voice lessons. I had a morning shift at a dog grooming place. Anyway, so American Idol came through, and they had asked around, who was kind of like a standout singer in town, and everyone in the city had given them my name, so they actually had asked me to come audition for the very first one.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I thought that was a really cool opportunity. So of course I took it. Also being a teacher, I kind of wanted to do it for the students as well.
Of course. So were the kids like out of their mind?
Oh, they were so excited. I got so much cool video footage of them just being excited and cheering me on. Yeah, they were really thrilled.
Oh my God, I'm so remembering this. Okay, so the hosts were at that time. It was season 11. It was Ryan Seacrest was the host. It was Randy Jackson, Steven Tyler, Jennifer Lopez. What was it like? I mean, you've been singing for a long time, but standing in front of these powerhouses, what was that like?
That was really cool. That was, it was an honor. They had lots of wisdom, obviously, in different ways, which was inspiring to me. J-Lo was always awesome. Whenever we would run into each other in the elevator or something, she would always say some cool comment to me. I thought she was really cool.
I think she's so cool. That must have been, was that one of the big moments for you, meeting her?
Yeah, that was a big moment, but I think even bigger was I got to sing a little bit with Stevie Nicks, kind of like impromptu. So I almost died there. And then Queen.
I almost died several times during all this moment.
A couple times I almost died. Well, I was laughing so much. I always laugh when I am excited. It's kind of weird. Or nervous or happy. I laugh.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would be too. I mean, even though it's different when you're singing the national anthem or you're singing whatever, but then here you are singing in front of these people who you've probably looked up to, and then it's like a massive stage, and it's pretty overwhelming.
Yeah. Well, actually, what's weird with me is I'm much more uncomfortable in a small space.
Than a bigger space? That's a good thing, man.
Yeah, like I could sing to 1 million people and I wouldn't even be nervous.
Uh-huh.
But if you put me in like an intimate room, well, getting judged isn't always fun. But if you put me in that intimate room, I actually get a little bit more nervous. I think because you could see everyone more. When it's a huge crowd, it's like a sea of faces, and it's kind of like an extra honor. I mean, it's already an honor to sing. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Just an honor to be on American Idol. Just an honor to have made it to that point. So, your kid, what grade were you teaching?
Well, it was private vocal coaching at like a rock and roll school.
Okay. So were those kids like every single time were they like freaking out that you were on?
Yes. And actually, I brought 2 of them to the show, and Ryan Seacrest let me bring them on stage for a minute. That was really amazing.
Oh wow, that's a pretty wonderful. That's a pretty wonderful moment. Okay, so what was the journey like when it was over, and were you okay with everything when it was over?
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I was completely calm. Like, as soon as I got eliminated, I just felt like fine. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that, but maybe for me it was the judging thing was not. Maybe I wasn't so good at that, being judged.
Right.
And actually, looking back, some of the videos, like after I would get put in the top 3 or something, I just kind of walked away. I didn't even hug the person next to me, so I that's not really me.
Right.
You're in
that moment. It's like you can't be perfect, right? So you placed right. 6th in the 11th season of American Idol.
Yes, I placed 6th, and as soon as we came off the show, we did it was just a whirlwind of interviews and just all sorts of things going on, talk shows and all that, and that I really felt fine and free and happy, and I was happy where I was. For me, it was just kind of a stepping stone to exposure. It was a great opportunity, and I feel like I got everything out of it that I went into, that I was looking for. So things have been great. I'll let you go.
If you just tuned in, I'm talking to Elise Testone. She was the former American Idol finalist. She placed 6th on the 11th season of American Idol. Listen, just being able to be on American Idol and have that platform to let you go forward is amazing. Regardless of what the outcome was, it got you to where you are. And now you just released your 2nd album.
Mm-hmm.
What is that like?
So excited. Oh, it's awesome. I just had the release show on Wednesday in my, Charleston, South Carolina, my second hometown. I actually live in Brooklyn now, but I had to go back there. It was a packed house. I sold almost every CD already. I just ordered more. The band on the CD is incredible, and I put a band together to match it in South Carolina. That's equally incredible. But the album itself is full of a lot of special guests and kind of named performers that you may have seen before.
So your second album is entitled This Is Love. How'd you come up with that?
I think that everyone experiences different emotional rides when it comes to love, whether it be self-love, friendship, family, business, or actual heartbreak or love that succeeds. Still looking for that. So and I was kind of just waiting for the inspiration to hit on what to call it. In one of the songs called Something Told Me, which is about, being in love with a false love that you think is love because of the passion of the push and pull. If you don't know if a person's coming home, the way they leave you hanging, and you get addicted to that sort of passion and you're confused. You think it's love. And so in the song lyric, I actually belt out in the second half of the song, that you believe, this is love. And it just kind of made sense to me that this is love. This is the version of love that I've received that I know, in all different forms. And the first song starts with, self-love and kind of remembering to keep your head up high and use your voice.
Oh, I love it. I love the title. It's so perfect. And I was remembering back to your American Idol. You performed You and I by Lady Gaga.
I did. Mm-hmm.
Now, did you, now with everything that's happening with her, what just happened with, Star is Born, everything else, are you like, oh my God? Did you always love her?
I actually I always appreciated her, but not until recently have I really understood how much I appreciate her and how much I even feel like I can relate to her as a person. Maybe not so much the way she does certain things, but as a person, the real her, the raw her. Yeah. I feel like we have a lot in common. Her and Amy, I feel like, once I saw their documentaries, I could really relate to their demeanor, their mindset on things.
So I do love her. What is your world like now? Is it mostly writing songs, going on tour? Are you on the road all the time?
It's really a total mixture of both. It's kind of the same as it's always been, but maybe now I'm just doing more. Mm-hmm. Not always, but as a performer, as a musician, I've always been, since college and throughout college, always been gigging full time or playing music. I would say now I write more, which is good because that was something I wasn't doing as much. I definitely write more now. I collaborate more with people. I'm in all different scenes, which is really interesting. There's a viral video just went out where I'm performing with Stevie Wonder's drummer for Vic First, the drum company. They're called VF Jams. So there's that whole scene, which is what do you even call it? Stretch music, I guess. It's kind of like a different groups of people put together to create a big sound that everybody kind of weaves in and out in solos. I'm really into instrumental kind of music, and then I'm really into like the songwriting.
You're everything.
And then I play with Taz. You know, he's a 16-year-old guitar prodigy. He started school at Rock on Broadway. He does more like the classic rock vibe. He writes a lot, but he's really influenced by the Allman Brothers. So we were touring for a couple of years, so I kind of put my stuff on hold. But now I'm back doing my stuff again.
Wow.
Which is, you know, kind of like a fusion of like soul, rock, funk, a little bit, and then like influences of jazz in there too.
I love it. So you're living your dream.
Yes.
Yes,
I feel happy. Yes.
I'm happy for you. Do you pinch yourself and sometimes be like, I can't believe all this is happening? I mean, your second album, This Is Love, former American Idol finalist, like, you know, out there doing what you've loved since the day you came out of the womb. That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it is. And actually, I'm headed to New Orleans on Friday for 2 weeks. I'm playing at the Jazz Festival there.
Oh, how fun. Wait, so...
That's when I really get excited.
I bet. What would you tell all those people out there that like are looking up to you and watching you and admiring you and that want to be you or want to do something like what you're doing? What would you tell them?
Well, I guess I always kind of say the same thing because it's so important to kind of not lose sight of who you are in all of that. Mm-hmm. You know, anything you do and however the success comes for you, just to remember like your roots and stay grounded and keep a balance because everything is temporary and really just enjoy every moment.
And you are enjoying every moment, it seems like.
I try.
Oh, my God.
There's moments.
I hope you stay as down to earth and sweet as you are. With all your success that you've had and the whirlwind that you've been on, seems like for a long time. I mean, American Idol, that was like, what was it, 2012, season 11?
Yeah, 7 years ago, right?
Can you believe that?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like, how did that happen, right? So
I don't know.
So you're going to Jazz Festival, and then what's next? There's going to be another album, obviously.
After Jazz Festival, I'm actually coming back to New York to do my New York album release because I haven't done that yet, like the party. So I have like a few days booked in a row, like a mini tour. And then, I'm working on new music already. I just worked on a song with Ray Angry. He plays keys with the Roots, and he produced Testone. I'm really excited about that song. And there's just so much. There's just so much to come. And also I do, once in a while, I tribute to Amy Winehouse. So I'm going to do like a mini tour on the East Coast with original music and Amy Winehouse in one set. And that'll be with like a 10-piece band. So I'm excited for that too.
That's so exciting. I love your life. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy to be able to talk to you and for you to share this with us. Everyone should go out and get your new album. It's called This Is Love. If you just tuned in, Elise Testone, former American Idol finalist, her new album, This Is Love. Go get it, and I look forward to seeing and hearing many more of your songs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
it.
You got it. Good luck. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you. Bye.